people. It's so warm and inviting. I was a little nervous about that. Didn't know what to expect. Didn't take very long. That was just gone out the window. Everybody was so warm and present, and how everybody just want to help everybody. And it's okay, and it's just what I needed. I think I needed to be a part of that.
For me, it's just beautiful to just be in a place. I don't know, I didn't have to think or wonder, and people can feel safe here because they want to explore something different. Just completely safe. That's how I felt.
In the retreat itself, I've always found it to be really great. It's an incredibly relaxing time where you just get to focus on, like insights. You get to focus on what you're thinking about and what that means, and you get to get into that kind of meditative flow. And that's always been something that's really precious to me that really flowered at Flowering Lotus, and that I can continue to practice here.
Life just doesn't give you that kind of time. So this is the only place and the only time where I really get to do that.
Yeah, you can go to this place and be completely quiet. You don't have to talk to anyone. But the whole time you're focusing on healing in a very soft and gentle way.
One thing that I think that we're always having in our day-to-day lives is that, there's always the rat race, there's always struggling, and I think that speech is a really big part of that. This silent space during the silent meditation and the silent parts of the retreat, I feel like it's really easy to just kind of break that down, where if you see someone, you can just send goodwill by smiling or giving them a little nod as you walk by.
Just being at a full silent retreat, I think it allows space for me to come back to self-nurturing over and over again and recognize that, especially with the foundation of Flowering Lotus, generosity.
There is something about being in a room of people that are meditating, and of course their skill level is really diverse. You have people like me, and then you have people who practice for a long time, and you have total beginners. So everyone's in the room together, and we sit for the same amount of time, but there's a power of everyone being in that room together meditating that lifts. It's uplifting, and it's very moving.
I think even just being in a place like this, it'll help people to see how open human beings really are. To just peace.
And the food is always delicious, and I always feel so loved and nurtured when I come here, since I'm always having to feed everybody. So it's really special.
Oh, I can tell there was love in that food. There was so much love in that food. I felt nourished the entire time.
I would like to encourage Christians that even you don't have to leave your faith, or you're not betraying your faith by coming here, that the retreats are about sharing teachings and practices, and there's no effort here to try to convert anybody at all to Buddhism, but it's sharing an incredibly useful practice that has been honed over thousands of years. This practice is a practice of prayer too, for me. So it helps me get out of thinking mind, begging mind, scared mind, wanting mind, and really get into thinking of communion with God, with Christ.
Everyone should give it a shot once, It's a really great community, and it's a good meditation retreat. It's a good time to go get quiet, take a weekend, and, maybe just try to find yourself for a little while.
So I would hope that if someone has the curiosity, that they should follow it and come, because you're going to be respected and safe, and you're going to have a lovely break, and while you're deepening another aspect of your practice.
I think if people give it a try, they'll come back. They'll be pleasantly surprised.